Oops. Well, I guess you guys caught that on the air. Sorry about that. Good morning. How's everybody? Just clicking out a few things here. And good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. My name is Darkpool Algo, and welcome to the morning live stream. This morning, we're going to be looking for stocks and options that have a greater than expected chance of making a move. We're going to use some tools to do that. And first tool we're going to use is the Smart Money Dark Pool and Block Trade algorithm software provided by those traders over at FlowTrade. Right. With the FlowTrade system, how do I do this? Nope, I want this guy here. And sorry, messing with the stream. Jacked up my windows last night, so I gotta rearrange some stuff. Sorry about that. I'll get to it here in a second. I'll stop dead ass in the middle of talking about FlowTrade. Okay, so what I'm looking to do is just a couple things real quick, and all right. Oh crap, I forgot I had that. All right. So the news is out, and sorry, dude, I do this every time. I try to readjust a window in one place, and it screws everything up. It doesn't help that Toss is being laggy AF again. I'm gonna move my large account over to probably Tastyworks, just because I like their stuff. Alright. So we've got the news. I hate those bing 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 sounds. I gotta figure out which one's causing it. Oh shit, there's a storm happening. Alright, well, good morning. Smart Money, Dark Pool, Block Trade algorithm software provided by these folks here at FlowTrade. What it does is it lets us see what smart money, large institutional hedge funds are doing. We see what's happening before it happens. It's a predictive indicator, not a lagging, or we don't look back in time, we look forward in time. And when you can see the future, you know when to get in and get out, right? It's as simple as that, okay? I went through FinViz, did a quick screener this morning. Also want to look at some options flow. I use Quant Data for that. I've got a referral code for them as well. If you're interested, I like these guys. I get really good pre-market and aftermarket dark pool prints. Dude, Abivai and Apple. Shit, I should have bought Abivai yesterday. We've had 2,800 orders of Apple already and 685 orders of Abivai. So, wow. All right. So today's gonna be a busy day. One, Senate introduces a bill to legalize marijuana. So, Canopy Growth, Tilray, they're already moving, right? Apple is set to. Where's the Apple news? iPhone. Okay, here it is. There it is. So Apple's set to boost iPhone production. Basically, they're saying more people are going to buy iPhones. 900 million units. You want to do the math on that? Let me do the math on that real quick. Let me do the math on that. Where did it go? It's something like an extra 2 billion, right? Extra $2 billion for Apple. Okay. And I'll do some. All right. Ooh. I just made a new alert, and that is for. And something is seriously ripping. The WBA? Could WBA be ripping right now? Who knows? Oh, this is a good reversal pattern. Alright, so I like Walgreens Boot Alliance. So Walgreens, I like them. They found some support here at the bottom of this demand zone, right? On the 4 hour. Came up, found some resistance, right? Said demand zone is over. Look for a pullback, possibly to 50. Yeah, I don't like... Dude. ES is ripping, so look for a fade at the open. Okay. Alright, so Apple, 15 million more iPhones. So 15 million times 1,000 is 15 billion in potential revenue. I'm seeing Apple at 172. God, it's ripping. Look at this monster move. Alright, fade to 148. Above my 4 hour Keltner channel top. My MACDs are all positive. Like, yeah, we're out there. So I'm going to look to play Apple at the open. As far as the target goes, so we gapped up out of the 4 hour top. Came back, retested it. This is going to be a massive move. Alright, to get a price target, I do this. I grab my fib retracement. I go from low to where it hit resistance, back down to low. Right, that gives me support, resistance, and price target. I got a price target of Apple at 149.70, 150. Taking it out to the daily. I did the same kind of deal. Fib extension. I go from the low of the run to the high of the run before it pulled back down to the low. This gives me longer term time frame. 176. No, I don't think it's gonna get there. I like all right, Apple. If we hold 147.50, we're going to 150, 150. We're going to go to 150, 154. So that's Apple, 172. Support. I usually like to trade Apple on a Friday. 147.5. Target 155. That's Apple. Alright. If you have requests, get them into me now. Good call the other day on... how did JP Morgan play out for you? Did you play that earnings play? Right? I mean, it looked pretty decent. Apple's getting a ton of volume. American Airlines is also getting a ton of volume. I don't understand why. I've got too many charts on here for the daily. I don't need that on the daily. American Airlines is super red across the board. Looks like we may have came down and found some support right around the 200 SMA. Giant cup and handle forming. Look at 26 as a target for American Airlines. Got a ton of volume coming in already. There is news. I don't remember what it exactly was, but this will tell us. American Airlines updates Q2 guidance with improved revenue outlook. Right? Intraday MACDs are all positive, looking to cross up and over. Get into trouble with the daily, 2-day, 3-day, right? So the big boys are a little overweight or a little heavy, where intraday looks like it's forming a nice reversion to the mean at 2022. From a fib level perspective, we have support. So we got demand zone right here that we're in right now. There's our demand zone. We've got earnings next week, right? So for a run into earnings, we're going to target here, maybe here, depending on how. Oh shoot, that was a little big. You guys like my orange circles? All right, some other ones. These are. Sorry, I just had a brain. Lots of SPX calls coming in at the bell. Looks like some splits. All right, so Finviz, ADC, Carvana, Dix, Star, Walgreens, WB, Weibo. Okay. Let me write these down. I'm going to add those to my list. ADC, Carvana, Dix, Star, WB. WB. All right. I gotta start moving a little quicker in the mornings. All right, that's kind of a large list to go through, so I'm gonna do this relatively quickly. All right, the first thing I do, that was weird. I use a Finviz screener, just really quickly. Short float over 15%, optionable. Stacked moving average, simple moving averages. The 20 is on top of the 50, on top of the 200. We're 5% below the high, with an average volume of over 500,000. Price over $15. That's a pretty solid Finviz screener, right? I'll grab those. I'll throw them up over here in FlowTrade just to see what's going on with the Algo, right? Some of these names we already know. Dix, and I've never heard of Star, not Star. All right, ADC, Algo's trading with price action. Carvana, we've got a little bit of a bullish divergence. Yeah, there's a storm brewing outside. I gotta go check on that in a minute. Dix, we've got curling up at the Algo, dark pool level at 97.95, and Star, whatever this is a great pattern here. The Algo's curled up, so look for it to continue with price action. Immediately, I'm ripping ADC off the list. I don't like the Algo. New drink for the day. Drink LaCroix. Wow. That's a big ass. We got a big storm brewing outside. I live in Arizona, so when we get storms, it's usually like a massive dust storm, but they don't happen during the day. It's usually at night. All right. I want to look at CLX. This is also from my list. Dish, EMB, and FiI. Dish. Ooh, what happened in Dish? All right, if you want to short something, short Dish. EMB is another one you can short, and FireEye, maybe. CLX long. That's Clorox back into the bleach, right? Fiverr is another one I've been looking at lately too. Fiverr, GES, WGO, and Bank of America. Fiverr, look at that bullish divergence there. Short GES, short Bank of America. Ooh. That could get interesting. And whatever WGOO is. Woogu. Ego. Wow, there's a massive storm brewing. Holy shit. Alright, WGO, I don't know what this is, but short it to the zero. All right, I'll look a little bit closer at Bank of America simply because it's there's a gap that needs to be filled, for one. Two, the algo is pulling price action down. Three, there's a ton of block trades that the algo could either bounce off of and continue up, or we break through. Now, block trades provide support and resistance, just like trend lines, previous highs, previous lows. Ooh, come on, Snow, you can rip at the open. All right. Some other ones that I like to look at. Here's my other list. I like to look for things that are at the 15 bottom. So CYH. What was that? Stitch Fix. ACAM. CYH. Massive squeezes happening over here on whatever CTM is. I'll check those guys out. CSTM. CN Group. Whatever this is. So there's my squeezes over here. All right. Any of this red and orange is what I really like to see. I really like seeing orange. What's going on THC? THC. So what I'll do is I'll grab those as well, and I'll throw them through the list. Right? We'll check things out. SFix, ACAM, CYH, CSTM. Bullish divergence on Stitch Fix, ACAM. I don't know what's happening here, but I've got a little bit of ways to go before we hit support on that, so I may look at it. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this sell this morning, but yeah, this is an interesting pattern on CSTM, right? CYH, I don't know what this is, but I do know Stitch Fix. And then we've got CN, CEIN, and THC. There's a lot going on with NOK as well. CIN, I'm going to put that one on my list. And then finally, NOK. So, yeah, I use brokers that have mobile ability, right? Just because of, I don't trust the internet. Sometimes things break. I think we're going to be okay. Well, this is a good segue into the market. Let me just, Nokia, I don't know what's going on with Nokia, but this is a big finger pattern, right? Up the, I call it head and shoulders as well. But there's a ton of block trades coming in to support it, right? This is trading with price action. I mean, that's perfect trading with price action. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with Nokia, but they're going to get a lot of interest. I also want to do the obligatory AMC and space review. AMC, nice curling up the algo, bounce off of the $39 dark regular block trade level. AMC is just continuing to sell off. I'm looking to grab AMC, maybe 30. Space. Space is continuing to sell off. AMC may reverse here. This would be a double bottom reversal from 39. I believe it's moving in the pre-market. I don't know why I'm looking at this CN. Maybe I just want to check it out. All right, so now I've got my little focus list for the day based on previous scanners, previous, open interest. What I'll do is I'll throw that here. Obviously, I want to check out Apple and I want to check out Apple and Baba because they are ripping. All right, American Airlines, look at that. That's a 60-cent move for it. That's huge for American Airlines. Baba, big massive rip. This candle that you see here is a stop killer. So they're like, oh yeah, most people will throw a trailing stop right where this white line is. This has just wiped all those out. So look for a hard fade at the open, and this could be a pop or like a a pop lock and drop it type move with Apple, or excuse me, with Baba and Baba Teladoc. So I missed this entry. I'm so pissed. It came up on my FinViz screener, GZXN, and I would have, well, maybe I'm not so pissed after all. Huh. Anyway, look at that. From 4 to 8, back down to 6. Look for it to pop off of 6 at the open for a move. If it finds support at this $6 level, I will play JZXN as a day trade in commons. Trying to make a little bit of bear money. That's all I'm trying to do with that. So this is obviously not a buy and hold. Do not buy and do not hold that. All right. Because this is a shitty pattern that it's got. This is the stock without the pop, right? Even a reversion to the mean. Like, if you're super interested, buy over 8. Sell at 15. Simple, easy stuff. Okay. Carvana. All right, secondary. So my primary MACDs are the monthly, weekly, 3-day, 2-day, daily. When I say primary MACDs, those are the big boys, right? The ones that move, push the car up the hill, right? The secondaries are my 4-hour, 1-hour, 15, 5, and 2-minute MACDs. So with Carvana, the secondary MACDs are all red, primaries are all green. What has more weight? What has more power? The primaries, right? Because secondaries can easily turn around. Looking at, let me just get rid of some of these things. All right, nice strong 10x bars, right? Weekly squeeze, stacked EMAs, great ADX within 2% of the 52-week high, great 60-day maintained VWAP, broke above the monthly Keltner channel top. Our 4-hour daily, weekly, and monthly MACDs are all green, so that means that it's positive and increasing, where our secondaries, right, are red. Let me show you a screenshot of what that looks like. Right, I use this more often than I thought I would. So, right, left side primaries, right side secondaries. Those secondaries are really close to rolling over. When they do, and getting aligned, Carvana is going to rip if we have a squeeze. So, like I said, we need our primary or secondaries to get aligned. Bringing it down to the 15-minute channel, whatever. I modified this yesterday. I'm really testing out this really cool volume setup here. Look at that crap ton of volume coming in at the bell, right? Selling volume. Oh, I gotta look at SPY. I have a position in SPY. I can't believe I swung it. Anyway, maybe it'll be a good thing. Maybe I'll be able to sell it at the open. Might not be a bad thing. So selling off. We're in the daily cloud with a 4-hour cloud inside of it. So this is massive consolidation happening with Carvana. Nice strong uptrend on the 4-hour, right? 1, 2, so this would be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. This could be the 5th wave of an Elliott wave, but we did, I don't know, I've got this stupid price line that doesn't work on here. We broke above previous highs, right? Pulled back to the 8 EMA. MACD's consolidating. Super trend is bullish. Looks like our 4-hour squeeze popped off. So let me just grab some levels here real quick. So from low to high to low, we broke above the 1618, so that's no longer valid. Low to high to low. We have not. So this would be the move that I'm measuring. I've got a 334, 342, 353 target. Let's round those to whole. We'll go 335, 340, 350. I mean, there's a butterfly there. Like I said, I need these secondaries to get a little bit more well aligned. But yeah, those are my targets for Carvana. We've got support at 319.50 is support. Below that, we've got 315 and then finally 309. I don't know if we're going to backtest this 50. If we backtest this 50, I don't know why we would. But if we do, that's a pretty significant buy opportunity, right? That's on the 4 hour. Breaking it down to intraday. What do we got going on here? Why is... Oh, it's a new IPO. So all that shit I just talked is worthless. Anyway, we sold off. We're down below the 4 hour Cutler channel mid, below the 50 to 200. Well, actually, we sold off. We came back up. Sorry, I forgot my price line, which shouldn't be this way. It should be... I thought I went through and changed all these. I've had the weirdest issues with TOS lately and just like resetting all my stuff. I don't know why. It's weird. I save everything the way it's supposed to. I save everything the way it's supposed to. All right. What I do like about Carvana is this. This is a rising, right? Keltner channels, they're increasing. We came back up and so we back tested the 21, so we can either fade back down or rip back up. It's gonna be interesting. Keep an eye on it. We got a 10-minute, we got a 30, 60, 2-hour squeeze. Those are all mid to high compression. Like I said, we just need these secondaries to roll over, which I think they'll get aligned today for a continued move, right? All right. Spent a lot of time on Carvana. I'm going to burn through these last couple ones pretty quickly since everybody was able to see. Like, I just like Carvana. Right? We've got this demand zone right here. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, I guess I should write some notes on that. Dang it. All right, that's Carvana. Sorry, I just had to... And then we'll look at Dick's Sporting Goods while I take a drink. All right, look at this strong bullish uptrend with Dick's, right? It's just been non-stop moving straight up. Okay, so stack EMAs, daily 2-day squeeze, daily should fire long. Decent beta, within 4% of the 52-week high, so that's easily a day move for it. Good VWAP, right? We're in this, is that an inverse head and shoulders? Could be. Right, retested the 34, came up, retested previous highs. Like I want to say, like, is this the move? Oh. Most people would do that. I do this. I think maybe this time this makes more sense. So I don't know. You guys remember my Kingslayer candlestick? It's this one here, this yellow one. It looks like a sword. So if there's a downtrend, the sword comes up and kills it, and it reverses. Right? If there's an uptrend, the sword comes in and kills it, reverses. Just a little fun fact. So with Dix, we're looking at 99.62 for support. Below that, we test 98, and then finally 96. So if we're going to fade Dix, we're going to fade it down to 96.50, right? It's not going to come down and fill this gap. It's just too strong of an uptrend. But if the market takes a crap and pulls everything down with it, we've got some pretty significant levels, right? It's likes this 21, it likes this 8, hasn't touched the 50 forever. So, I mean, we may clip down. Well, you know what? Why don't we just draw a trend line? I think I screwed that up though. I actually think it's this guy right here. Yeah, and then we'll just redraw that as a channel. There we go. Oh, I gotta. Where did I pinpoint it? Yeah, we'll just leave it like that for now. Alright, so this is a pretty good look at Dix, right? We got a target at 102, which is previous high. Taking profit at 101, so it's a $2 move. I mean, it moves $3.50 a day. Bet you the options are great though. So consolidating the last couple days. Okay. Looks like it's starting to catch a move. I don't like these red 10x bars, but I do like the squeeze that's happening. We're kind of mixed on our MACDs. Breached the monthly Keltner channel top. We got a 4-hour daily 2-day squeeze that may fire. As long as we stay stack positive, EMAs should fire to the upside once it does fire. So we're kind of mixed on our MACDs. Our dailies are red, but our intradays are green, and our 1 hour is about to cross up and over. All right, 101. Looks like we made a move overnight, 101.11. So there's really only about $1.50 left in this move. But I do like if we get momentum, we'll test 102.85. So daily top target 102.85. Look at this 10, 15, 20, 30, 60, 2-hour squeeze. Those are all going to fire to the upside, right? So look for Dix to move at the open. 101.21, it's already broke above. Look for resistance at previous highs. If we can get that push, like I see 103 in its future, right? 103, should be able to get to it pretty easily. I'd look for a higher delta, so possibly these 90 or the 100s. Right, then 100s for a day trade. So that was Dix. Delta 60 or better. Delta trade. All right. I gotta move. That took me way too long. I could sit here and analyze stocks all day. All right, that was Dix. Let's check out Star. iStar. I don't know what this stock is. All right, stack positive moving averages. No squeezes to help us out. Decent beta. within 5%, a good 52-week, good 60-day, good VWAP. Breached the daily, weekly, monthly Keltner channel top, positive 4-hour daily MACDs, neutral, weekly, and monthly, which is good. This is another one of those where the 2-minute and the 5-minute need to curl up and over. We've got a target of 24, which it did hit yesterday, pre-market. Looks like we've got earnings next week. This could be a massive earnings run, but look at this, right? This is a parabolic pattern, up, plateau, up, maybe pullback before the next rip. Yeah, this may be the pullback. Found some, right? We've got bullish MACD divergence. Good 4-hour. I'll look to dip by at 2250. I don't think it's going to come down and test the 21, but it may hit the 8, the rising 8. So 2275. No, this doesn't trade overnight. Oh, okay, pretty sweet. All right, a little bounce off of this 200 SMA. Yeah, $24 target. We got a 15-20 minute squeeze that's going to come in to help us out. And options aren't bad, right? I would think that you could be able to drive more of a Mack truck through these, but these aren't bad looking. About a 15-cent spread. Yeah, dude, these 2250s, nice. I like those. I like those for Star. So that's a 22.50 call. Support at the 200. So support at 23. Below that, 2280. If we get down into this crap, it's just the trade's dead. Don't even screw with it anymore. All right, that's why. All right, that was Star, WB, Weeb, WB. Let's look at this guy real quick. All right, primary MACDs are all stacked positive. This is a giant cup and handle pattern here. Cup handled into yesterday for the next move. So positive stacked EMAs, daily, weekly, monthly squeeze. So it's going to fire to the long side. Decent ADX. Good 52-week, good VWAP, broke the daily, weekly, monthly Keltner channel top, positive and increasing MACD on the 4-hour and the daily, positive on the weekly and the monthly. Currently, we're in this range. We've got a previous high that it tested above 63.55. I like this pattern. So we got good green and 10x bars, right? Everything is positive and increasing with this stock. This is a little dipped up to the 8 EMA for the next move upwards. As far as the target goes, I'm targeting 68. We got to get through this shit though, this cloud. Right? So break a 63.55 and we rip. We're currently in between the 15-minute Keltner channels. Got good Ichi coming up to provide us some support. Right, for me, I mean, we could play this move to 68 today. It could get there. Shit, I forgot to see how. I mean, it's possible to get there with the 4-day weekly squeeze. Those, right? Firing off. Like, everything's really positive about the stock, except for, you know, the 2, 5, and 15, they're red. But that's kind of to be expected with the way the market acted. We broke below the 4-hour top. If we get below the 15-minute Keltner channel at 61.81, let's just call it 61.75, we may pull down to 60, down to the 60.46 level before the next move up. What we'd like to do is bust through this little resistance area here, like a little bounce off to resistance. Then we can fool around from 62 to 63.50. Okay, with that being said, looking at the old options, pretty decent options chain here. Looks like there's some YOLOs at 70, some more YOLOs at 65. Look at the volatility for this week. Oh, yeah, look at the volatility, 64%. I'm gonna look, see if I can find a little less IVs since they're all gonna be $2, right? Maybe bringing it out. I'm just gonna have to watch that one to the open. WB. Watch and open. All right, these last four I've got to get through quickly. So if they don't look good, I don't know why this keeps resizing on me. It's pissing me off though. All right, so CLX. You know what? Either this is a big finger, right? Like it likes to do. Yeah, I'm not liking Clorox. I'm gonna pass on Clorox. Fiber. We maintain the 21. We've got the candlestick I like. Good stack positive moving averages. The weekly squeeze to fire to the long side. Didn't hold VWAP. Broke the monthly Keltner channel top. Our 4 and our dailies are red. Those are going to get pulled back up because the 5's about to cross over. We're about to get a golden cross on the 5, which will make the 1 hour and the 4 hour cross over. Right off the 4 hour bottom. 1 up, 2 down. So this would be the third move to the long side. The 127's at 240. I should probably redo these. They're pretty valid still, to be honest with you. I like that. 127. Maintain support. Alright, so fiber. 4 hour squeeze is going to fire to the long side. We need this to reverse around, so maybe give it another day. Maybe today's the day that we base and reverse, targeting 240. So the mid. So if we get volume coming in today and this 10-minute squeeze fires off, and maybe the 4 hour, if we get those squeezes to fire off, could be an opportunity to buy on the break. All right, so at the open, it's going to run into 233, may pull back to 232 before the next move. I'm looking at 236. So what do we got here? It's these kind of options. I don't like the monthlies. Yeah. I like the 240s. So that's fiber with the 240. Okay, fiber Stitch Fix. Not bad. Alright, so we got stack positive moving averages, weekly squeeze, decent beta. It trades about 2.5 times more valuable than trading the SPY. Looks like we retreated to the found support of the 200 SMA. Barely closed above the 21, but that candle is still valid as an uptrend killer. So maybe pull back to, so we close the gap. Maybe we pull back to the 34 at 58.8 before we move to the next level up, right? Obviously, our support is this 200 SMA coming in at 56.9, right? It loves the 200, couldn't get above the 50. This is, shit, I didn't even notice this. Look at this guy right here, boom. I said, right, so we got one of these going on. Can you tell me what that is? Yes, it's a falling channel. So we hit the top. I don't know if we come back down and test 54 or we break through it. So I'm going to set an alert with my drawing. All right. I don't know if you guys knew you could do that or not. All right. Cross above. Look at S-fix long. Create that alert as far as options go. Actually, like, I know it's a weird level, but all right, so we get above this, look for some immediate resistance at 63.63. So for me to play, we need to get above 63.63 to play into 70, right? And I'm going to go out to August on those. Go out to the August monthlies, the 70s, right? Pretty decent. I just want time on those, so those are the 820, 70 call. It's super volatile stock. Like I said, I like the chart setup, right? Falling wedge or falling channel, right? This could also be a bull flag, but it's more of a challenge, so keep that in mind. So CN is the last one, and then I got to run. I can't believe I almost made my time. So happy about that. Oh wait, is that? It's the same chart. Check this shit out, right? It's the same chart. All right, except for we're below some key levels here. Made a lower low. Oh, it's a 4 hour. Let's check out the daily. So I'd hate to have it fill this gap, but it might have to. 54.50. Unfortunately, it might have to dip down and fill this gap. So, because it did make a lower low by like 1 cent. What I don't like about it is it's neutral. Squeezes are forming. So we do, all right. Good stack positive moving averages. Beta's decent. VWAP's bad. Primary MACDs are bad. Weekly and monthly are ishk, right? If we can get, this is another one of those where I just want to draw a trend line. And then just say, all right, another falling channel. Same as last one, right? Crosses above. Look at longs. If these squeezes, and that the reason I'm doing that is because if these squeezes fire off, look at this giant squeeze it's been in. So like we get above this 50, right? 57.50, right? We break up and out of here, then obviously we can target, right? It's the exact same chart, I'm telling you. Right, it's the exact same chart. And my fibs almost line up with my price levels. So I'm just going to look at price levels for that. So we would break here. I like the $60 level. Those are, I mean, right there, August, $60. So that's CN. It's amazing how those two are so super similar, right? All right. Last one I'm gonna look at is SPY, and then I gotta run. I'm gonna do the open maybe tomorrow. $437.23 on SPY. I think I have some positions. What? Oh. Shitty. Alright, I'll have to check into that, but I thought I had some SPY calls. Oh, I do. Huh. Sorry, I have SPY calls. I do have SPY calls. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks for joining me. I gotta run. Oh, wait, hold on. Thundercat. I think the best play might be dark SPX SPY trade since it would pin the market up or not. Alright. What was the stock with August calls at 79? I didn't have a $79 call. Stitch Fix SFX for August. Those are the two I liked. All right, I gotta run. Thanks for joining me. Real quick on SPX. Damn it, I'm not gonna have enough time. Shit. Come on, load, you slow poss. SPX 43.57.84 or 43.56. You saw it here first. Trust me. I mean, don't trust me on this. Do what you want, but I'm looking at 43.56. So, oh, I have. Oh, did I not save it? I didn't save it. Ooh, all right. I got to do some chart work. I got to fix some things. Baba's ripping. Look for, 217.63. Break above that. Baba's going to rip. Apple's going to rip. So you want to get into some volatility plays, Apple and Baba. That's it for me. Thanks for joining me. See y'all tomorrow. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, share it with your friends. You know, help a brother out. Help a brother out. Small content creators need all the help we can get, man. I do. I've got the people. I need the watch time. I need this channel to go viral. I do it all for free. Have a good day and stay green.